fan's heart is full of hate. He butters, cries, and a dark shadow falls over this troll. From the ashes of a once great fandom has risen a meme, an LOL that must be liked. We look to the airwaves for a vindicator, someone to strike fear in the dark basement of the parents who created him. The battle between fan and smart has begun. With a head on his shoulders stands the smart fan, a speaker of truth, with a voice of silence, and a radio show of justice. This is Ring Rust.
And we are live on the air. So what did you get on the Magic Smart Ball?
I always get really, really funny stuff. Okay, heel turn. I was just imagining if you had an exam question and you couldn't figure out the answer, you just take this oracle with you and you just shake it up. And then you've got an instant answer. Now, of course, your professor might not be amused with the answer, but
Yeah.
you never know.
Especially if your instructor is named Vince and it comes up blame Vince.
Yes, well, Vince definitely would not be amused. No question about it.
Yes.
I'd better stop. I'd probably spend days doing this.
Yes. I shouldn't have given you that new toy.
No, definitely not.
So this is Fanboy Mark Jabroni, joined in studio by my friend Blair.
Hello, everybody. How you doing?
And we're going to be talking WrestleMania today.
I can't wait. I really, really can't wait. The last show we saw together, I loved it. I killed myself laughing. It was enjoyable, lots of unexpected twists and turns. I'm hoping we'll be seeing a lot of that this time around, too.
Well, you're looking good for a guy who died laughing.
Yeah. Well, still on this side of the sod. That's what matters.
Yes.
And I mean,
All right.
You never know what can be pulled out.
Yes. On that note, so what we're going to do is we're going to stagger the matches. We're going to read them in semi no particular order, but we're going to do them two at a time.
Sounds good. Are you going to make any predictions for outcomes?
Oh, yes. That's what we're going to do. We're going to predict who's going to win and who we want to win and what we expect to see. And
Excellent.
Then maybe we can ask the Magic Smart Ball what it thinks is going to happen.
Buy fish and chips.
Yes. Oh, that has nothing to do with wrestling. What's that doing in here? So, I guess we'll start with the Intercontinental title match, the ladder match, which sees champion Kevin Owens taking on Stardust and Dolph Ziggler and Sin Cara and The Miz and Sami Zayn and Zack Ryder.
That's going to be a tough one. Sounds very exciting because so many wrestlers with diverse qualities and talents. I think expect the unexpected.
Yes. Well, that's what we always expect, and we always get surprised.
Very true. But the question is, I mean, I know it's not a no disqualification match. So,
Nope.
I mean...
It's a ladder match, though.
Yeah, well, those ladder matches are usually quite exciting.
At least one of those guys doesn't look like he's built for ladder matches.
No, that would be nice. A nice way to put it, yes.
Yes. But, you know, he's rough and tough, and he's wrestled similar kinds of matches. Just because it doesn't look like it doesn't mean, you know, he won't thrive in that atmosphere, I suppose.
No, well, I mean, never underestimate anybody. Just because somebody doesn't look like he or she should not be in a particular type of match doesn't mean that they can't kick butt.
Yeah.
You underestimate people too much, they'll shock you.
Yep. Especially if that's their mutant ability.
Quite true. Like I said, I can't wait to see how this one turns out.
Who do you suspect will win that one?
Oh, my goodness. This is probably going to sound like a stupid stock answer, but whoever's the hungriest,
Yeah?
whoever will do whatever it takes to win and to get away with winning. Oh, you see all the people in that match. They
All those things do sound like Kevin Owens.
They do, yes, they definitely do. But the question is, how hungry are the others?
I know Zack Ryder's plenty hungry.
Yeah. It's. I mean, we've both seen many matches over the years, and I Okay, I'll say, for argument's sake, that Kevin Owens wins it.
Yeah.
But I'm not really sure. I think really any of them could take it if they really go out there and decide, hey, this is something I really want. Okay, it sounds stupid. Everybody who's there, they want it. They wouldn't be wrestling if they didn't want this title.
Yeah.
So the question is, who is going to reach deep down inside themselves and pull out that last ounce of energy and throw everybody a surprise? Who do you think?
I think Kevin Owens will retain his title. Or I guess in this particular case, regain. Since it's a ladder match, he's got to go up and grab it.
Were there any particular stipulations made with this match, aside from the ladder?
I don't think so. No. No, it's just those 7 guys going against each other.
All at the same time, I take it?
Yeah.
Okay, so in a sense, it's sort of like a mini Royal Rumble.
Yeah, kinda. Okay.
So, yeah, I'm excited. I definitely want to see how that turns out. Yeah, it's strange. It's very difficult to describe. I mean, as I said, all the wrestlers, they got what it takes. It's just who wants it the most.
And speaking of who wants it the most, next up, let's talk about the no holds barred street fight, which we were talking about a little earlier.
Oh, I can't wait to see that one. That's matches like that. Even when I was a kid, I used to enjoy watching matches like that. It's incredibly ultra violent, but it's fun. It's a lot of energy, a lot of unexpected twists, turns, things happen, and it can go any way. I don't want to use anything stereotypical, but now I'm starting to get poetic. It's like a symphony of creative violence. And that's exactly what it is.
Indeed.
Because you never know what they're going to pull out from under the ring or what they're going to do. Because, I mean, if there's no disqualifications and it's a street fight, then anything goes.
So who do you think is going to be the most creatively violent, Brock Lesnar or Dean Ambrose?
Oh, my gosh. Both are creatively violent people.
Yes.
So, but you see, Brock has someone in his corner, doesn't he?
Yes.
So that's an extra advantage.
Indeed. And he's got probably several dozen pounds on his opponent.
That is quite helpful. Quite helpful.
And he ended the Undertaker's WrestleMania streak.
He did indeed.
There's fans who still hate him for that, I'm sure.
I can understand that. Yeah. The big question for me is, can Brock Lesnar be... Well, The Undertaker actually did do quite some damage to Brock Lesnar, so the question is how can things be done in such a way that Brock Lesnar is out of commission and his quote-unquote handler is at the same time also out of commission?
Yeah.
Because we've seen in many matches in the past with like Jimmy Hart helping out and Bobby the Brain Heenan helping out and other people helping out. Usually those people won. So I would say probably Brock Lesnar will probably win. But I think it would be exciting to see a different outcome.
Yeah. Hopefully it won't be the same as when he wrestled John Cena last year sometime and he just suplexed him over and over again.
Yeah.
That wasn't really interesting to watch. It was rather uncomfortable and smacktastic, as I like to say.
Well, that's one way of knocking on a door, for sure.
Yes.
Yeah.
Not that it wasn't a good match, it's just those just over and over again suplexes, and then John Cena was like he was in a video game, sprawled out on the mat.
But then again, like I said, there's a lot of creativity, so you never know. I'm hopeful. I'm saying Brock Lesnar, but I'm actually hoping
that Dean Ambrose wins.
Yeah.
Well, he does have that history with Combat Zone Wrestling.
Yeah, that's right.
So he's got a hardcore past.
That's right. Yeah.
So we'll see lots of that, I'm sure.
What do you think's going to happen?
I think Brock Lesnar is probably going to win.
Yeah.
But it's going to be quite the spectacle. You're listening to Ring Rust Redux on Jabronology TV. And this is Fat Boy Mark Jabroni, back in studio with my friend Blair. Shall we give you a wrestling nickname?
Why not?
Okay. I don't know. Bevo Blair?
Okay. I'll take it.
Bevo Blair? Of the Killer Blairs?
Oh.
Yellow and black striped trunks. Anyway, so, back to WrestleMania. Enough Killer Bees talk. So, next up, again in a semi-no particular order, we have a 5-on-5 Divas match. Now, let me quantify this before I start in on this because it might get a little confusing. I like naming tag teams.
Okay.
So basically any pairing of two people, I'll say, okay, they're a tag team and this is their name.
Okay.
And usually I'll research it and say, okay, they actually have a connection.
Okay.
This and this. So.
Right.
So, initially it's just like Team Total Divas is just 5 divas put together, and Team Bad and Blonde is 5 other divas put together, but I had fun and I said, okay, we'll put these 2 divas in a tag team and these 2 divas in a tag team, and let's see how it turned out, shall we?
Yes, sounds like a plan.
Okay, so Team Total Divas is made up of the Talent, which is Natalya and Paige.
Okay.
Not the Talent, Alicia Fox and Brie Bella, and Eva Marie, who's just the odd diva out.
Okay.
And they are going up against Team Bad and Blonde, Blonde Slambition,
Yeah.
which is Lana and Summer Rae.
Okay.
Thanks for the Memories, Tamina and Naomi, because I couldn't come up with really any other connection. But anyway, and Emma. Once again, the odd one out. So I don't know if you've been following the Divas much. Or?
I have very little knowledge about the Divas. Of course, I know about the fight between Ric Flair's daughter, Charlotte.
Yeah.
And I believe it was Paige, wasn't it? Charlotte and Paige. That I know about, but the rest, sadly, I am ill-informed. I don't know exactly why the particular 5 and 5 were put together, but I can imagine there's, aside from entertainment value, and there might be a genuine dislike between a couple of people on both sides.
Possible.
I mean, I know Paige can wrestle good.
Yeah. Hence why she's on the Talent tag team.
Makes sense.
With Natalya.
But I think it would be ill-advised to say that the other team is not talented either.
Well, yeah.
Because they aren't... Okay, yes, they'll throw people into the ring for fun, but, I mean, if you're in a pay-per-view match, they aren't exactly going to necessarily put people in who can't wrestle all that good. Or am I just...
Okay, sure.
Well, I don't mean like a manager or a holder or something like that. They're not supposed to know how to wrestle anyway. They're supposed to go in there and fail miserably.
Yeah.
But these are genuine wrestlers. They've done their work. They've learned their trade, their craft. They know how to do it. So, again, I assume I don't want to make an ass out of you or me or anybody else. I think it's going to be a good match, however it turns out. I can't help but saying it. I'm always expecting something unexpected to happen.
Yes.
We've seen it before in past matches where there's groups put together and then one person suddenly says, well, I've had enough. I'm going to screw this person up.
Yeah.
We've seen that many times throughout WrestleMania history, I believe.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't be surprised if that happens here.
Yeah. So how about we ask the Magic Smirk Ball who it thinks will win?
Okay, here we go. Magic Smirk Ball.
Will Team Total Divas win this match? Magic Smirk Ball.
Bash Dixie is what it says.
Okay. Well, that's something that a bad fan does, so I think we'll say maybe the Team Bad and Blonde will probably win then, according to the...
Let's see what commentary the Oracle has.
Yes.
Complain online.
Yes. Whatever comes from this match, they're going to complain online.
I think from all matches, because every wrestler, he or she has fans.
Yes.
And quite often, as we all know.
And some of them are intelligent.
Well, not only that, but fans are not always satisfied with what happens, especially if they think that the person they support has been robbed of a championship or of a title, or somebody backstabbed them, essentially. And
you're new to the internet, aren't you?
Well, I know about trolls and things like that, yes.
All right, so shall we just move on to the next match then?
Sure.
Another match where I enjoyed making up some tag team names. The 3-on-4 handicap match.
Okay.
All right, so it's a New Day, which is Big E and Rudy Tooty Booty, Xavier Woods and Kofi Kingston. Because, you know, Xavier Woods has the trombone, so he's the Tooty one.
Yeah.
And versus League of Nations, which is comprised of 2 tag teams.
Yeah.
It's Reunited Kingdom.
Yeah.
Wade Barrett and Sheamus.
Okay, yeah.
From Britain and from Ireland.
Yeah.
See?
Yeah.
And this one might be a little bit of a thinker. The 1994 FIFA World Cup. Alberto Del Rio and Alexander Rusev.
Yes, okay. Bulgaria and Mexico.
Yes. You got it.
Yeah.
All right.
That's actually quite a lot of talent on the foursome, because they all have certain qualities and characteristics that are very, let's just say, creatively violent. As I've said before.
We need a T-shirt. Creatively violent.
Yeah.
What does that shirt mean? Oh, my eye.
What are you having for breakfast? Body slams. Okay.
All right.
I mean, again, it's a 4-on-3, so that makes it more likely that the foursome would win.
Yes.
And generally, my memory is of the team of 3. They're not really that well liked by certain segments of the wrestling fandom.
They're supposed to be bad guys, but they seem to be quite popular, actually.
Yeah. So, I mean, I'm thinking the funky foursome will probably win, but I think it won't be as easy for them as they think. Because I remember you and I the last time watching the... now I'm developing nicknames for wrestlers.
Okay.
The Funky 3, because they love playing with musical instruments, so I'll call them the Funky 3.
Okay. Otherwise known as the New Day.
Yeah, the New Day will definitely give them something new to think about.
Yes. They'll bring the power of positivity.
Either that or use one of their instruments in a very creative way.
Yes. And unicorn power.
Yeah, could be.
You're listening to Ring Rust Redux on Gerbranology TV. I promised you something while we were off the air, so since you were noticing my T-shirt, for WrestleMania 3,
that's right.
The Irresistible Force meets the Immovable Object. Got it from ProWrestlingCrate.com.
Okay.
Which is the same place I got the Magic Smart Ball. And same place I got this Hulkamania beer cozy, which I'm using on my diet soda.
Wicked.
Doesn't quite fit, but oh well. You're not the boss of me. And the coup de grace from Wrestler.com. Some Randy Savage style glasses.
Ooh, yeah.
They're my profile pic on Facebook, actually.
Wicked.
Noticed.
Yeah.
So, actually, I'm going to leave those on.
Might as well. Yep.
So, am I distracting?
You got an attitude now, man.
Oh, yeah. So maybe I'll do the rest of the show in a Macho Man accent. No, I won't.
Oh.
Yes. So, back to the WrestleMania preview. Since last week I previewed NXT TakeOver, which is tonight.
Yes,
I figured,
that's right.
You know, for the podcast, for the sake of the podcast, it will be up during the week. I did it last week, so if you want to know what I thought about NXT TakeOver.
Wicked.
I mean, if you don't like music, because you're some kind of jerk, go to my YouTube channel. So the next two matches, otherwise don't really have a lot in common, I think, but I just had to pick some order.
Sure.
So the triple threat match for the Divas Championship, Charlotte will be defending against Becky Lynch and Sasha Banks.
Promising.
Yes.
Very, very promising. I take it Ric Flair is going to be in the corner.
Presumably.
Yeah. I loved what he did the last time to Paige. He just grabbed her and suddenly kissed her, and that threw her off for a second. And that,
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think he'd get away with that a second time. With
Ric Flair
anybody.
kissing you does tend to throw you off.
I can imagine, yes. Yes.
Not speaking from experience, of course. but-
No, definitely not. It's just, I mean, the thing is, Charlotte has probably had one of the best teachers about wrestling that a person can have.
I should imagine, yeah.
Yeah.
Her father was pretty good, too.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh,
You might be
mercy.
getting some nasty emails after that comment.
Yes.
But, no.
He's a 57-time WWE Hall of Famer.
Yeah.
Not really, but, well, he's a 2-time, so... I'm sure they'll find some way to put him in for... Well, he had this really great match in '83. We'll put him in for that.
Yes.
So,
I'm thinking Charlotte will probably retain it unless... Again, it's 3 at the same time.
yeah.
Okay, well then it's yeah, I guess it's the usual 3-count fall. There is disqualification, obviously,
Yeah.
in this match, so I would say Charlotte will probably retain it unless the other two gang up on her and sort of knock her out.
Yeah, it's conceivable.
That's well within the realm of possibility.
They may make some kind of deal where it's like, well, we'll double team her, and then whoever wins, the other one will get a title shot.
Yeah, yeah. But I mean, it is for the Divas Championship,
Yes.
so
And rumblings I'm hearing, actually, is they're going to be retiring the Divas Championship and bringing back the women's title.
really,
Yes. A lot of fans seem happy at that thought.
okay.
Not that they shouldn't be, I guess, but...
No, I think, yeah.
And what they're planning on doing, apparently, is doing a smaller version of the world title
Okay,
and making it like on a white strap.
all right.
So, interesting for branding purposes, I suppose. But then they got the Intercontinental title and the U.S. title that will look different from it. So,
Okay,
I don't know if they're going to make all of them look the same, which would be interesting. But I don't know how well it will work ultimately.
but I mean, usually the belts. I mean, you know immediately what the world champion belt looks like.
Yeah.
Because it's so distinctive. Though then, why would you go and make everything sort of similar?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, I can see how people wouldn't like it too. So,
Yeah, yeah. Well, I mean, really all that matters is that the person gets the championship and he or she gets the belt, unless they want to go out and make their own belt, right?
I suppose. I mean, other wrestlers have had their own belts.
Very true. Very
Steve
true.
Austin
Yeah.
and who else was that? Well, technically Ric Flair had his own belt.
Yes, he did, yeah.
The big gold belt.
That's right.
Was actually Ric Flair's NWA title
That's
that he
right.
brought to WCW and then brought to WWF
Yeah.
when he went there for the short period of time, which was still WCW's belt. But
Yeah.
well, you didn't give me back my deposit. Woo! So it's my belt. Because that's how the NWA worked at the time.
Ah,
You
okay.
paid a deposit when you were scheduled to win the title. You'd pay something like a $10,000 deposit or something,
Right.
and then you get the deposit back when you lose the title, and it goes to whoever else.
Okay. Right, right.
So he didn't get his deposit back. So as far as he was concerned, that was his property.
Fair enough.
From a legal standpoint,
Yeah, yeah. No, you're right. You're definitely right. That's an intriguing idea. I mean, if they were really gung-ho about making money, you could conceivably, if you had a quote-unquote Royal Rumble match
yeah,
for the World Heavyweight Championship,
like they did this past Royal Rumble.
then they could have demanded from the individual wrestlers a deposit of so much money
Yeah,
in case they win the belt, and then everybody else gets the deposit back if they don't win the belt.
yeah, I suppose so.
Yeah.
All right. So you predicted that Charlotte's going to defend.
I believe she will.
Okay.
But I think the other two wrestlers are also very, very strong, very, very good.
I'd like to see Sasha Banks win it, actually. Well, I'd like to see Becky Lynch win, too, but,
I mean, like I said, they're both good. It's just a question of how much of a difference is Ric Flair going to make in Charlotte's corner?
And who's he going to try to kiss?
Who knows?
Yes. Who knows? So, next up, again, like I said, not really much connection in between because of just transitioning to the next song in the CD. The Hell in a Cell match. Speaking of Brock Lesnar earlier, Shane McMahon taking on The Undertaker, where if Shane McMahon defeats The Undertaker, he's in control of Raw, and this will be The Undertaker's last WrestleMania.
I'm actually sort of skeptical that The Undertaker would lose. I'm not saying he couldn't lose.
Yeah.
Of course he could lose.
Yeah. Well, if only one of those two things were in effect, I'd say whichever one that one favors would be how it's going to go. Like if it's Shane McMahon going to be in control of Raw, Shane McMahon's going to win.
Yeah, that's right.
If it was just The Undertaker's last WrestleMania, then The Undertaker would probably win.
Yeah, that's right.
But they got the two of them together, so that makes it a little
unpredictable.
Yeah,
it's uncertain.
Uncertain how they'd want to go with it.
Exactly.
Booking wise.
Yes.
But how do we think it will go athletically?
Well, The Undertaker has a lot more experience.
Yeah. Wrestling since the early 90s.
Yeah.
Actually, late 80s, I think, for WCW.
Yeah, that's right.
As Mean Mark Callis.
Yeah. Now, of course, Shane McMahon obviously also has a lot of good, how shall I put this, teachers in his corner, I would say. And he's probably been getting tips from various wrestlers as well.
Oh, yeah.
Nudge, nudge, wink, wink, hint, hint, say no more, say no more.
Growing up in the wrestling industry, yeah.
Exactly. And The Undertaker's no pushover by anybody's...
Well, Shane even wrestled his own father at 17, I think.
Yeah.
Was his father? I think so. Well, I just watched the History of WrestleMania DVD the other night, so I think that's who he wrestled.
Okay. I'm really thinking The Undertaker's going to win it, but a part of me has a feeling that... I don't know. I have a feeling something could be going on here.
Yeah.
I mean, unless The Undertaker's been given, quote-unquote, an offer he can't refuse.
Yeah, I suppose.
Right? I mean, I don't think The Undertaker's past his prime yet, or what do you think?
He's still good to go, I think, for another little while. He probably should give it up soon, just for his own health.
Yeah.
And the fact that he's got a nice little wife there in Michelle McCool, who we might want to appreciate while he's still able to.
Yeah, that's true.
But who knows? Who knows what he does the rest of the year?
I mean, I really haven't been following The Undertaker a lot lately. Does he still wrestle a lot of matches?
No, he generally does once, maybe 2 or 3 times a year, sometimes.
Okay.
Usually just WrestleMania.
Okay. Well, maybe... Yeah, then it's a possibility. I think The Undertaker will probably... Yeah, I think he'll retain it, but a part of me feels... I know I've been saying this about almost every match we've been talking about, but I have a feeling that maybe we might be in for a surprise.
Yeah. I sort of anticipate Shane McMahon will end up winning it.
Yeah.
Because it seems like it might be a good time for Undertaker to bow out anyway.
Yeah.
So it would be a good opportunity, I guess. I don't know. Well, we'll see.
Yeah.
You're listening to Ring Rust Redux on Gerbranology TV. Sweet girl, Leah Von Dutch.
Definitely.
She's very intolerant of dinosaurs, though. She keeps punching them in the face.
Yeah. Well, fists of steel.
Yes. So anyway, this is Fatboy Mark Gironi with B. Bevo Blair.
Hey, everybody.
Doing some WrestleMania rundown.
Well, it's going to be quite a lot of slams coming up.
Yes. Going to be a slam jam.
Definitely.
But it's sort of into winter, so it's a winter slam?
Or a winter slip and slam.
Aye. The accidental slam.
Yeah, well, you know what they say. You trip up, you muck up.
Yes. Well, I do believe that's the motto that Vince McMahon based WWE on. So anyway, let's keep on rolling. So the next 2 matches we're going to be talking about, the first one is the U.S. title match, which sees Kalisto taking on Ryback.
You've
been checking out either of these 2 guys?
I remember Ryback.
Yes.
Because we've seen him a couple of times in a couple of the other events we've seen.
Yes.
I don't remember much about Callisto. Have I seen him before?
Did you see the Lucha Dragons?
I don't think so. Were they in any of the events that you and I saw together?
They might have been. They're a tag team, and they run to the ring and they jump on a trampoline and leap over the top rope.
Okay, no, I've never seen that before.
All right, so this will be new for you.
Yeah.
I'm sure the video package that plays before the match will catch you all up on it.
Okay.
And I'm sure you can watch whichever wrestling you want to when you get home. And
that's right. That's what I'm going to do.
So, yeah. It's not really much of a feud. Ryback just sort of said, I want your title, and I'm going to punch you in the head. So.
Sounds typical Ryback.
Yes.
But the question is, though, Callisto sounds very maneuverable, so he's going to have to catch him first.
Yes.
So essentially it's speed versus brawn. That's very, very intriguing. Because we remember in the past of a lot of speedy people wearing down the brawny types.
Yes. Rey Mysterio in particular.
Exactly. But the question is Callisto going to pull one out of his hat like Rey Mysterio?
Could be.
What do you think? Because I'm unsure because I've never seen Callisto. I'm only going on your description, and
he is essentially the new Rey Mysterio. To put it mildly, I think.
Okay.
So I do foresee him defending his title, but I can also see Ryback winning. But that's going to be my prediction. Callisto's most likely going to defend.
Okay. Well, I'll go with you on that.
Or Ryback may get himself disqualified or something like that.
Yeah. But, I mean, this Callisto doesn't have many people who dislike him in the Wrestling Federation, or does he?
Not that I've heard of, no.
Okay, because we've both heard of champions who were disliked and people would sort of come out and help.
Yes.
Not the champion, of course, but the challenger.
Yeah. Well, not that I've heard of. Now, mind you, that's a different tag team I'm thinking of. Well, then again, on the other hand, speaking of that other tag team, the Los Matadores.
Yeah.
They haven't been on TV in a while, so they may come by and say, we want to be the superior Latino male influence whatever thing.
Okay.
And like professional jealousy or jelicio, if that's the Spanish word for it. Is jelicio the Spanish word for jealous?
And the Oracle says, flip to Nitro.
Okay. Yeah, it's only Mankind wrestling for the WWF title. You don't want to see that. You don't want to see that match. Nah, just watch Nitro. So.
But it does sound very exciting.
Yes.
Yeah, I actually love watching the acrobatics and flying around and backflips and things like that. But we've also seen it when it goes horribly wrong, too.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I guess it's just a matter of Callisto taking advantage and then milking it for all it's worth, and then that's it. But if Callisto gets caught, as they say, well, then it could be over. I wouldn't say fast, but again,
probably not slow either.
No. Yeah.
So you're largely undecided then, until you see the match, I guess.
Yeah, but I'm going to go with what you said.
Okay.
I'll agree with you.
All right. Yep. So the second match in this particular bit here, and it's probably going to be the last thing we talk about before the top of the hour, is the World Heavyweight title match, which sees Triple H taking on Roman Reigns.
Both very competent wrestlers, very talented. Both very, very strong in what they do. They both know their craft very well. Triple H has a lot more experience.
Yes, obviously.
And I get the feeling I wouldn't be surprised if there is interference in this match in some way.
I would be surprised if there wasn't.
Yes. Because I know Roman Rules has a lot of fans out there, as does Triple H. So it's pretty well much a toss-up. But I mean, I know the McMahons have an extreme, how shall I phrase this, dislike of Roman Rules. So I think
Roman Reigns.
Sorry, Roman Reigns. They're going to pull out
means
all
the same
their
thing.
yeah, they're going to pull out all the stops to prevent him from getting the title back, I would imagine.
I should imagine, yes.
So, and I mean, I don't think Roman Reigns has that many allies, or am I deluding myself?
He's a good guy within the company.
Yeah.
But I don't know how many wrestlers, in real life actually like him.
Right.
So, and I don't know how that would figure into this.
Right.
Or if there's people in the back saying, "Oh, I hope this guy doesn't win. I hope Triple H beats him," or so.
Yeah.
Or it could be another surprise, and someone comes out and we wonder what they're doing, and then they turn on Roman Reigns, and then we know what they're doing. They're turning on Roman Reigns.
Yeah, but would it be conceivable that someone comes out and turns on Triple H?
Well, more than conceivable.
Yeah. I know he has a lot of enemies.
Yeah.
So.
Especially if it's after the Shane McMahon Undertaker match.
Yes.
Either one of them could come out and say, "Hey, Triple H, boom."
What is this? Portable therapy session.
Hey, is there something on my knuckle? What? Creative violence.
Live.
Buy the T-shirt.
Yeah.
Of course, Shane McMahon is known for wearing custom T-shirts, so I wouldn't be at all surprised if he comes out with a shirt that says "Creative Violence."
Yeah.
Well, I'd be somewhat surprised, but it would be amusing.
Well. You see, again, where the McMahons have a lot. I don't know. I shouldn't probably use the word invested.
Yes.
In Triple H, there's a family connection. So I can't imagine that they would let the title go so easily.
Well, they're certainly not going to let it go.
No, and that's why I rose the question about Roman Reigns, if he has, quote-unquote, a lot of allies or not. I mean, it could be that the McMahons see it, okay, well, let's make this interesting for a while.
Yeah.
Let's do things in such a way that Roman Reigns does get it back, and then in the next pay-per-view, we really crank it up even more. We've seen that happen in the past, too.
Yeah. And, of course, a lot of his allies actually have matches on WrestleMania, like Dean Ambrose.
Yeah.
So
That's right.
He's already got his hands full with Brock Lesnar.
Yeah, that's right. Or would it be out to lunch to say it might be another wrestler who has a history with Triple H suddenly reappears?
That's possible.
Right.
Could be the reemergence of Shawn Michaels.
Yeah.
Or the Mean Street Posse. What the hell are they doing out here? Oh my God, they're very pudgily beating down Triple H. Because, they're middle-aged, so.
Yeah. No. I think Triple H will probably keep it.
Yeah, I'm thinking Roman Reigns actually might take it.
I'm hoping Roman Reigns will win it.
Yeah.
The question is, I mean, we saw the beating that he got the last time.
Yeah.
Right? So, I mean, okay, he's got the hunger to get the title, no question.
Yeah.
The question is, though, what can be hauled out for him to get it? I mean, it's a standard World Championship match. There's disqualification and everything in this match.
Yeah.
Right. So.
Standard match.
Okay.
So, looks like it's still going to be a good match, though.
Oh, I'm sure it will be. I'm definitely sure it will be. Like I said, the entire card is exciting, and I can't wait to see it with you on Sunday night.
Yep.
And see how the predictions turn out.
Down to that movie theater that sounds like it's named after a Gold Dust finishing move from the Attitude Era.
Definitely, yes.
Yes. With his cinematic suplex.
Yes.
As it were. like me on Facebook, tinyurl.com/ringrust. Follow me on Twitter @MarkJabroni. And subscribe to Jabronology TV, youtube.com/fanboymarkjabroni. See? Blame him. So, this is Fanboy Mark Jabroni, joined in studio by B. Beevil Blair.
Hey, everybody.
Of the Flying Killer J Pop whatever thing. Okay, so we got 3 matches left. I think we're going to be good.
Excellent.
Yes.
So which one would you like to...
I think we'll move on to the actual... There's 2 pre-show matches, so we'll talk about them, then we'll get to the real main event of the show.
Okay.
So, there's a tag team match, which sees the Uso brothers, Jimmy and Jay, taking on the Dudley Boys, Bubba Ray and D-Von.
Okay, the names don't ring bells for me. Have I seen any of them before?
The Usos, they're twins, and they're Samoan. And they do that Samoan dance thing before they come to the ring.
Okay.
And the Dudley Boys, you don't remember the Dudley Boys?
The name rings a bell. I'm just trying to...
They were in ECW.
Okay.
And they put people through tables.
Okay. Okay. High impact wrestling.
Yes.
That sounds like that's going to be an intriguing match, actually. I guess both teams are almost of equal strength.
I think so, yeah.
Okay, and
I guess the New Day feud with the Dudley Boys is over because we don't have hashtag save the tables anymore.
That gives a whole new meaning to tabling legislation, I guess.
Yes. I'd like to table a measure. I'd like to measure your table.
Oh.
So, I don't know.
Well, when the table doesn't measure up, then you have to adjust it.
All right, then. I think that's probably enough table jokes.
Yeah. I think you're right. Yeah.
So, any thoughts on who might come out on top? The seasoned vets or the newer guys?
That's a good question because, to be honest, I don't know which are the seasoned vets and which are the new guys.
Well, the Dudley Boys have been around since the late 90s.
Okay.
And the Usos are probably past 5 or so years.
Okay, so is it fair to say that the Dudley brothers are a bit older?
Yes. They're in their 40s somewhere, yeah.
Okay. And as far as popularity goes, are the Uso brothers more popular?
I think significantly.
Yes, okay. Well, if it's popularity, then the Uso brothers will win it. If they want to have a long-term feud, then the Dudley brothers will win.
Yeah. Could be. I can see the Dudley Boys winning it.
Ooh. I'm getting all sorts of weird conspiracy theory ideas, but I'm not going to use them.
Okay.
You said it's a preview match, essentially.
Yes. Yeah. It's before WrestleMania. So we are not going to see it there in the theater?
No. Okay. well then, yeah, then...
It'll be just for the live audience and for, like, the DVD exclusives and stuff.
Ah, okay.
To calibrate the cameras, essentially.
Ah, okay.
I don't know.
Then, I think the Uso brothers will win it.
That seems a safe bet.
I would like to see the match, though, because I'm curious.
We'll see clips of the match during the show because they'll say. And meanwhile, before WrestleMania started, we had these pre-show matches.
Okay.
And they'll show like the last probably 5 minutes of the match or something.
Okay.
So we'll see the result of it, but we just won't see the match itself until the DVD or Blu-ray comes out.
Here's a totally unrelated question.
I'll be the judge of that.
Well, what wrestler right now who's wrestling now most like Hacksaw Jim Duggan?
That's an interesting question. You mean in popularity or wrestling style or...
Wrestling style.
Dean Ambrose, maybe.
Okay, and in popularity?
Probably also Dean Ambrose.
Okay. No, because I was just reading something the other day and Hacksaw Jim Duggan was mentioned
Yeah.
in it, and I was thinking, gee whiz, whatever happened to Hacksaw Jim Duggan?
Yeah, he's in the Hall of Fame now.
Yeah. And
He brought out a 2x4 with a little bow tie on it.
yes, I saw that. That's right. All right. So what about... No, well, that person wasn't a wrestler. Oh, my goodness. I don't know, I have all these diverse names in my head, most of which I'm sure are wrestlers, but a couple of them I'm not sure about. Okay, let me ask you another question.
All right.
Totally random. Which of the current wrestlers we'll be seeing at the pay-per-view would resemble Sailor White?
Physically, or?
Let's say wrestling style first.
Okay. So just basically a brawler?
Yeah.
Okay. Possibly the Dudley Boys, probably. So Bubba Ray Dudley, specifically.
Okay.
This is taking an interesting turn.
Yeah, well, expect the unexpected.
For those listening outside of Newfoundland, Sailor White was he was in WWF. He was a tag team champion, but he's also from here in Newfoundland. Well, he was from here in Newfoundland. He died about 10 years ago.
Yeah, I grew up watching him wrestle here in the stadium, and it was absolutely amazing, the stuff he did. And that's what actually got me interested in watching wrestling, watching Sailor White. And there were several other people then, Bulldog Don Kent and a few others wrestling here locally. Really blew everyone out of the pond. Brilliant stuff.
Huh?
Yeah, really, really good. I mean, there's now some local wrestling federations here as well.
Yeah.
And they're doing pretty good for themselves.
Yeah, they're doing better, I think, than they've done in the past probably 5 or so years.
That's good stuff.
Yeah.
That's really, really good. And here's another question for you.
God.
Well, I figure, seeing as I'm here, I might as well take advantage.
I hate it when friends take advantage of me.
Oh, there you go. He's going to have to take out his Macho Man glasses and give me an evil glare.
Yes, which you won't be able to see because I'm wearing sunglasses.
Exactly.
All right.
Which local wrestler do you think, currently wrestling
Okay.
here, most resembles John Cena from wrestling style?
Okay.
I'm doing this deliberately to get some local wrestlers' names out there
Okay.
so they get some exposure outside of Newfoundland and Labrador.
I think the guy formerly known as Brandon Flip, I'm not 100% certain what his name is now, but that guy was somewhat like John Cena, I think. A little bit of Chris Davis? Hip-hop Dylan Davis? I don't remember. I'm not keeping up with their names.
Okay.
I haven't seen much of the local product.
Okay.
I'm getting a little bit back into it, but I'm not really getting all the names.
Okay.
I'm just throwing out some names that I know.
No, well, that's fair enough. Like I said, local talent, it's important to promote it and
Yeah.
get it out there. So that's what we're doing.
Yeah?
Yeah. What about the next match?
Okay. So the second pre-show match is the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal.
Ah.
20-man Battle Royal. Okay, on the March 17th episode of SmackDown, Heath Slater, Curtis Axel, Adam Rose, and Bo Dallas announced their participation in the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. On the March 21st episode of Raw, last year's winner Big Show and Kane were added to the match, followed by Tyler Breeze on the March 25th episode of SmackDown. On the following episode of Raw, Darren Young, Damian Sandow, Fandango, Goldust, Jack Swagger, Connor, Mark Henry, R-Truth, and Victor were all added to the match. And that's it for that. So how many is that? That's 1, 2... Well, it's not 20, I don't think.
There's going to be a few surprises thrown in. But that's good. I mean, that's a lot of promising talent there. So,
Yep.
And a lot of them with long histories as well.
Yep.
So it's a shame. I mean, a match like that could be in the main card, actually.
Yeah. Well, they got to put something on the main. They got to put something on the pre-show.
No. That's fair enough.
Yeah.
That's fair enough.
And I guess they decided, we'll just stick this in there.
Yeah.
Any predictions who you might think might come out on top? Any names that weren't mentioned that you think might be? Or do you know any other names?
Yes, Kane I remember.
Yeah.
R-Truth I remember. A couple of others I remember, but no more off the top of my head. But Kane was sort of like a brother to the Undertaker, wasn't he? At one point.
Yes, indeed he was.
The other people I'm not so sure about how big and strong they are, or how maneuverable they are, or acrobatically gifted they are. But where it's a battle royal, it's every man for himself. So, as we saw at the last one, anyone can win that.
Yeah, and of course, there's whoever hasn't been announced yet could come out on top as well.
Exactly.
Like, I don't see the Wyatt family on the card at all, so I imagine at least one or two of them are probably going to be in there.
Yeah. That's going to be a hard one to predict. I think you're right. It might very well be, like we saw the last time, somebody who comes in unexpectedly towards the end. Everybody else is beating themselves out.
Yeah. Well, it's a battle royal, so everyone's in there at the same time.
Oh, at the same time. Okay, then. Well, then, okay, then it's anyone's possibility.
Yeah. I actually like the idea of one of the Wyatt family winning it. Possibly even Bray Wyatt himself.
Yeah.
You familiar with the Wyatt family?
I saw them at the last pay-per-view we were at. The Royal Rumble. They were supposed to be holding off, but they got knocked out, eliminated fairly fast.
Yeah.
So, yeah, could be intriguing.
Yeah.
Could be intriguing.
You're listening to Ring Rust Redux on Jabronology TV. Of course, other age groups will identify with the WrestleMania 10 rap, but that's because it was men on a mission.
That's right.
Saying about how Leilani Kai must be in a daze because she must face Alundra Blaze. That's literally the only line I remember. I don't know why. But anyway, this is Fat Boy Mark Jabroni, live in studio with B. Beehoo Blair.
Happy to be here.
I can tell. So we got one match left for WrestleMania, and look at that, we pretty much took the entire show.
Okay.
The real main event.
All right.
Which sees Chris Jericho taking on AJ Styles.
Oh, that's going to be nice.
Yes. No stipulations or anything? Because you don't need any stipulations with those guys, Daddy-O.
No. Well, giving them stipulations is kind of stupid.
Yes. Are you calling Vince McMahon stupid?
No.
Are you lying?
No. Am I selling fish and chips? No.
Oh. Well, he's definitely selling fish and chips. So he's definitely a liar. All right, then. So Chris Jericho versus AJ Styles.
That's a tough one to call.
Have you seen much of AJ Styles?
I believe I saw him in the Royal Rumble. Was he in that one?
Yes.
Yeah, and I remember Chris Jericho.
Obviously.
So...
Because you can't forget Chris Jericho.
No. I'm just... I really do think that's a tough one to call.
Yeah.
That's going to be very exciting.
Yes. Be quite the match to see.
Yeah.
I'm planning on leaving immediately after this match, because WrestleMania is over after that match. Says the internet wrestling community.
Okay.
That's why I made it the main event.
Makes sense. The question is who's going to win it. I honestly think it's either one of them could win it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just depends on who's in better form the day when it happens.
Who's the better man at WrestleMania?
Yeah, or whoever can take the most pain.
Who woke up on the right side of the bed?
Yeah.
Who had less Jack Daniels the night before, or possibly more?
Well, this is one of those matches where anything can happen, and anyone can probably jump in too, because there's past histories here as well.
Yeah.
So
be a good opportunity for someone from NXT to come up as well, because they got Samoa Joe down there.
Yeah. Yeah.
And he's wrestling for the NXT Championship tonight on TakeOver against champion Finn Balor.
And how do you think that one's going to go?
Actually, what was my prediction? Let me see. I predicted Finn Balor is going to defend.
Okay.
But, it was going to be one of those matches where it's all a bunch of flying fists and stuff and flying kicks and...
Yeah, okay. You need variation. Like we were talking about earlier, the same thing over and over again after a while isn't as exciting anymore, which is...
Well, no. They are going to put off a good show, I'm sure.
Oh, no doubt about it.
Yes.
No doubt about it. Actually, sometime it would be great maybe if we all got enough money and went down and actually saw it live. That would be something to do.
Indeed.
It's not bad seeing it in the cinema.
Yeah. With lots of other equally nice-smelling fans, hopefully.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's an event, it's a destination, and it's something a lot of people love doing, and I think it's a great thing to do. It's a nice way to spend time, and especially if you're passionate about it.
Yeah.
But who's going to win?
I can see AJ Styles doing it, because he's the new guy, and Chris Jericho seems to like working with new guys and helping them get established.
Yeah, yeah. So you don't have a feeling that this is a real... it's not like one of those blood feud things that we saw many, many years ago with some of the wrestlers.
Well, I think there's a bit of jealousy between one or both of them, perhaps.
Yeah, but that's okay. I mean, we both agree that some wrestlers in the various wrestling federations are builders. They help build and promote new talent and bring them more to the fore and get them better matches through the matches that they have with them. It's just a matter of, I don't know if it's fair to say this, it's like, I guess there's some matches that they just say, okay, whoever's better that day will win it.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Yeah.
And that's good.
I imagine they'll be feuding after this.
I would say that's probably likely.
They'll get at least one more pay-per-view, I'm sure, out of it.
Yeah. Yeah. Or maybe they could get a couple of people involved and...
Yeah.
Has that ever happened, actually? That you have the two original wrestlers wrestling each other, and then it becomes a tag team because of people who get involved. But what I'm interested in, my question is this. If you have a later pay-per-view, have you ever had a double... What I mean by a double is you have those two go after each other again in a match, and then you have those two go after each other again with partners.
I don't think that's happened too often.
I don't recall that ever happening. That's why I'm asking the question.
Sometimes the other way around.
Okay, a partner match and then a single match.
Like a tag team, two tag teams will feud, and then the tag teams break up, and then
that
individual members will resume the feud.
That we've seen. But what I mean is like I said, say, let's just... I don't know, we can just pick any two wrestlers at random and say they've had a feud.
Yeah.
And then a third one comes in and intervenes on one side's behalf, and then another comes in and intervenes on the other person. And then, okay, the next big pay-per-view, there's the single match between the two original ones, and then after that, a tag team match. I find that fascinating because we remember with, I think it was Bret Hart many years ago. He fought a hard-fought match. I believe he lost it.
Yeah.
And then he went on and retained the title or won the title.
That was WrestleMania 10?
I think
when he wrestled Owen Hart in a steel cage.
Yes, that's it.
And then he went on to wrestle Yokozuna?
I think it might have been Yokozuna, yeah.
I think so.
Yeah.
Because Yokozuna, I think, wrestled Roddy Piper or someone else in an earlier match, and Mr. Perfect was the referee, and something silly happened, and Mr. Perfect said, "Oh, I'm disqualifying you."
Yeah.
So he was feuding with the other guy, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, but for the match in question, I really honestly don't know. That is going to be an exciting match.
Yes. And that's a question for the historians.
Yep.
Like me on Facebook, tinyurl.com/ringrust. Follow me on Twitter at Mark Jabroni. And subscribe to Jarbronology TV, youtube.com/fanboy Mark Jabroni. And that's our WrestleMania preview.
Excellent. As I said, can't wait to see it.
Yeah. Is there any of those matches stick out to you?
Well, the street fight sticks out to me, and the one we just talked about really sticks out.
Yeah.
And the championship match.
Yeah. The Divas match, I think.
Yeah, that's going to be a good one too.
They're all going to be entertaining, I think, for different reasons.
Yes. Different characters, unexpected things happening here and there. Just can't wait. I feel like a little boy at Christmas. Can't wait to see.
So thanks for coming in.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, thanks for being head.
You're very welcome.
That's it for another show, kiddies. Check me out on Facebook, where you can keep track of all the news that's right on the mark, from around ringside to the latest concerts. See you at the shows. Later days.
This is 93.5 CHMR FM.